What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We made it. We're out here at Kinston Dragway. It is Friday night test and tune. They normally do this on Thursday night, but last night we got rained out. We're just trying to see if we can get this thing faster. I think I'm about 2/10 and a half behind where I need to be on a good front side no prep. Possibly more than that, possibly 2.5 tenths behind. So we're going to take some weight out of this thing. We got some aggressive tunes we're going to put in. Now, one of the things I've been doing different, I have been dead hooking this slick. There's a lot of people that don't dead hook a slick. They get wheel speed and it's a hook and spin as it goes and takes off. So we're going to try that today. Basically what I've done is traction control where my first stage pulls out up to 10 degrees and my second stage pulls up to 20 degrees. We got those zeroed out. So it may not work. It may white smoke. It may just destroy the tires. But we're going to leave with a little bit more boost, a little bit less timing retard on the hit, and a shorter boost ramp. So we're doing all that. We're also going to take 100 pounds out of the back of the car, at least. We got 2 weight bars back there, 120 pounds a piece. So we're going to take one of those out, and we're going to also put the front limiters on the car. It's not going to be tooted quite so high. If you notice, all the front side cars, they're not tooted like that. They don't do the backside no prep where it goes all the way up. So we're going to go ahead and tighten it down. Maybe have like 3 or 4 inches of travel instead of 8. Those TRS, those Thomas Racing Service front struts at full extension, it's a lot. So we're going to tighten that up and see if it works okay for the front of the track. All right, guys, here we go. Check it out. If you want to support the channel, head to turbojohnracing.com. We got lots of cool merchandise. We got hats and t-shirts and other things as well. Check it out, guys. Thanks. All right, guys. So it's got me and Chase. Randy couldn't make it today. He was on the way, but the life of a business owner. Chase, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're going to make at least 1 pass, maybe 2 passes. It kind of depends on how it works out. We did get the other water pump on it, so it is cooling properly. But we got everything to put the big radiator on. I just got to make that happen. Not happening today. So let's get this thing warmed up. We're going to take the weight out of it and put the tune in it and go make a pass. right, boys, but that did not work at all. It immediately spun. Now, something that I did, I've done a lot, I told y'all. Educated guesses. So we guessed in the wrong fashion on probably a bunch of things. So I think the biggest thing, I just checked my front struts. I had forgot that I had tightened the front struts up on this thing to like 15 clicks from full loose. So that's pretty tight. So it didn't try to transfer at all. So I just loosened those up to 10 clicks. Looking at the data log actually looks halfway decent. It left on exactly what I was trying to make it leave on. See the RPM, it comes up and then RPM drops on the step. 6.3 pounds of boost is exactly what I was trying to do. And you can see it, I mean, it lit the tire up, I mean, pretty much instantly. Now there again, like I said, I had a pretty aggressive boost ramp in it. So boost ramp that was more aggressive than normal. And traction control was off. It still pulled timing on the hit though, but clearly it was not enough. It made it to 0.4 seconds into the run before it lost the tire, and it just, you know, smoked the tire. So yeah, that was bad. Okay, here we go. Make some changes. We're gonna roll up there. We had 13.5 pounds of air pressure too, which generally when the track's a little stickier, which it's pretty good radial prep out there now. So you know that could bite us too, trying to get down in these conditions. So we're gonna put a little bit more time and retard in it. We want to make it go down and see what it does with the front end tied down some and everything working. All right, guys, so look, I was gonna show y'all real fast on this data log. So this is what no traction control looks like. So like I said, I turned it off and it completely lost the tire. Clearly that's not gonna work. Traction control probably wouldn't have even saved that in that fashion. So yeah, we got some work to do. I think the biggest thing is loosening the front struts up. Having those struts so tight just did not allow it to transfer and taking the weight out of the back. So got to make a decision here if I want to pull some more timing out at this point. I mean, you see it was stuck. Maybe stretch the boost ramp back out. Maybe we should do that. I'll let y'all know what I finally decide. All right, guys, so just to update real fast what I decided to do. We loosened the front struts up from 15 clicks from full soft to 10. I put more timing retard in it. Basically, it's gonna pull some timing out, and I lengthened the boost ramp from 2.4 to 2.7, no, 3.0. I lengthened it to 3.0. So we'll see how it works out. I don't know if it's gonna go or not. I think the biggest thing was though, is the front end was so tight. Let's check it out. Well, it looks like we have another casualty. So to add to it, we throw the parachute, and occasionally the parachute will get bound up. Maybe we didn't bend the shaft this time, but what'll happen is the parachute will get bound up in the cord, and when it deploys, it rips out and bends it. So yeah, so we got to do radiator. I got a whole punch list of stuff to do before we do mine next time. All right, guys, so here you go. Here's the actual time slip. That one, it still spun. I had to pedal it, but it was not as bad. Is it going to zoom in so y'all can see the time slip? 130, 60 foot, 355, 521 at 151.4. Blue line across the top is TPS. I pedaled it here and I pedaled it here. And you see it come up left on exactly what I was wanting it to. So the changes helped what I did, but it still was not quite enough. If we get out here and look at this based on what our traction control graph is, you can see where it loses the tire real bad right there, right when I pedaled it. Let's go to the graph. Here it is. So here it is. This is wheel speed. This is acceptable wheel speed. And then this right here is unacceptable. That's gone. The tire is gone at that point. So we still went a pretty doggone good ET mile per hour. I mean, that was a 130, 60 foot with that wheel speed. So that's not bad, honestly. It's not bad at all. And so we lost the tire at 1.16, and then it spun. It was losing the tire really hard right there. But man, we got work to do. I mean, we got a lot of work to do. I don't know exactly what it's going to take to make this thing go what we need to go. Maybe the weight back in the back and tightening up the front is the solution. For the bias, right now it's a little nose heavy with this weight set up, so maybe that's just what it's going to take. Maybe also the track was prepped pretty good. Maybe this tire, generally a Mickey Thompson tire, works better on a track that's got rubber or glue on it, so maybe that's the problem. I'll have some of those. My other wheels are at McFab, so I'll be getting those back soon, so those will have a set of Mickey Thompsons on it, so that, you know, if we come to a track that it's got good glue, it's just a matter of swapping wheels and not having to actually unmount and mount tires. So hopefully we'll see how it works out. So those two passes, we got some data. Not what I was hoping for, you know, but this is testing, something we don't do a lot. So this is a good outing for us. We learned something, got some good information. So we got some stuff we got to do. Next race we're at is going to be it may be front side at Rockingham, no prep with David Braxton, but it depends on how Randy's car is running. We've got 2 weekends in a row that we may be racing Randy's car, so it's just going to depend. We'll see how it goes. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, head on over to turbojohnracing.com if you want to grab some merchandise. Thanks, guys.